During the COVID era, the world went into lockdown.
Around the world have reimposed their lockdown.
Es ist Krieg.
संपूर्ण
Meine.
लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
Ma-
Streets were empty, shops were closed, and school learned online. But have you ever paused to think what happened to the media and publishing industry? Right? For a business built on printing and delivering a news to doorstep every morning, the lockdown was not just inconvenience, but it was an existential shock. In India, there are more than 1,000 media and publishing companies still in operation. Each one faced the pandemic in its own way. Some of them adapt quickly to digital, others struggle to keep up. Among them stand Bharat Herald, a legacy newspaper with over 7 decades of trust and sharp journalism and multilingual reporting. At its peak, Bharat Herald printed over 1.2 million copies daily across the 5 states, but by 2024, circulation had fallen below the 560,000. The pandemic accelerated adoption of digital, while the competitor like NewsZilla, DigiHindi Post, and InShorts shifted swiftly to mobile. The first platform, Bharat Herald 2021 e-paper, collapsed due to the poor usability and financial losses. The result what? Declining in advertiser confidence and delay in payment vendor and over a 60 layoff, pushing this into a proud institution into a existential crisis. As a data analyst working on this project, my mandate was to identify what went wrong and identify recovery potential and recommend a roadmap for towards a digital transformation. So let's begin the presentation. I have done a comprehensive deep dive analysis of this company, so the presentation might take a little longer, but as you every minute will give you valuable insight and fresh perspective. So purpose of this presentation is to analyze operational, financial and engagement data between 2029 to 2024 and provide an insight that will help Bharat Herald transition from print to digital successfully. My goal is simple of this presentation, which is empower leadership to make data-driven decision for a sustainable digital future. In this presentation, first I will talk about primary analysis, which is based upon the available data set which is given by the company, and in secondary analysis I will talk based upon my research and what impact can I create in this company through the analysis, and ad hoc request which is given by the some question on the based upon available data set from the business owner. So let's begin. This is a question which will be asked in primary and secondary analysis. You can also read them. And this is a business request which is asked in ad hoc request which is given from the business owner. Let's begin the primary analysis. So in primary analysis, first question is asked print circulation trend. What is the trend in copies printed, copies sold and net circulation across all cities from 2029 to 2024? How has this changed year over year? So as you can see in graph, from 2029 to 2024, print circulation has shown a consistent decline of 5 to 6% every year. Total printed copies fell from 84 million to 63 million, while the net circulation from 40 million to 30 million. Now the story here is not just about decline. What interesting is that despite printing fewer copies, circulation efficiency has improved, less wastage, more alignment with demand. At the same time, we still retain a strong core of 30 million loyal readers, that a massive audience who could be engaged through the subscription or digital migration. But the risk is clear. The pace of decline is accelerating from -5 to -6% year over year. So the real question for the business is, do you optimize print further or do you pivot towards the digital monetization of this loyal base? In second question, to perform cities, which city contributed the highest to net circulation and copies sold in 2024? Are these cities still profitable to operate in? So let's see in graph. In 2024, Jaipur and Banarsi lead with 4.4 million circulation alongside Mumbai and Delhi as a volume powerhouse. But volume is not a profit. These cities also carry heaviest wastage. On the other side, mid-tier cities like Patna, Ranchi, and Lucknow run a learner, providing that efficiency can sometimes beat scale. The real business challenge is to clear: do we keep chasing scale in metro or shift focusing to profitable growth in efficiency cities? In third question, print waste analysis: which cities has the largest gap between copies printed and net circulation, and how has the gap changed over time? As you can see in table, in 2024, Jaipur and Banarsi had a largest gap between printed copies and net circulation, over 32 million copies, or nearly 14 million print wasted. Mumbai and Delhi also had a significant gap, 11%, which is directly itself into profitable. In contrast, Lucknow, Ranchi, and Patna kept their wastage under 8%, providing for more efficient in reaching readers. The insight is clear: the largest city give a reach, but the mid-tier city deliver efficiency. So the question is for the business: should we continue chasing volume in high wastage metro, or focus on profitability and efficiency in larger cities? So let's move towards the fourth question. In fourth question, ad revenue trend by category. How has ad revenue evolved around across different ad categories between 2019 to 2024? Which cities categories have remained strong and which have declined? So as you can see in graph, between 2029 to 2024, ad revenue saw a shifting landscape. Government and real estate emerged as the most stable pillars, consistently bouncing back after a dip and together driving over 25 billion in 2024. Automobile have been violent, peaking in 2020, crashing in 2021, but recovering to 9.9 billion by 2024. FMCG, traditionally a strong category, shown owing declining in 2024 after a steady growth, falling from 10.2 billion to just 5.4 billion. The big inside our reliance on government and real estate is paying the bill, but the real risk lies in FMCG. A sudden collapse, it arises a strategic question: do we double down on a stable categories or find to regain FMCG, which has historically been hurt bit of the ad revenue? In fifth question, city level ad revenue performance. Which city generated the most ad revenue, and how does the correlate with their print circulation? Patna and Bhopal, Lucknow deliver over 33% ad revenue, outperforming bigger metros despite a smaller circulation. Meanwhile, Jaipur and Banarsi and even Mumbai show the opposite: huge reach but weak monetization. The insight is clear: ad revenue is not about a circulation; it's about advertiser value. Smaller cities are punching above their weight, while the metro are leaving money on the table. In sixth question, we talk about digital readiness versus performance. We see it is so high digital readiness based upon a smartphone, internet, and literacy rate, but had a low digital pilot engagement. The data show is a clear a paradox. Cities like Kanpur, Banarsi, Ranchi have the highest digital readiness, smartphone, internet, and literacy penetration above 10%, but the low engagement barely 10 to 15%. Even digitally advanced metros like Delhi, Mumbai, Lucknow have over around just 20 to 25% engagement. The insight is simple but critical: audience are digitally ready, but our pilot are not converting. This is not demand; it's an execution problem. If we can close this readiness to engagement gap, especially in high potential city like Kanpur, Banarsi, we could unlock millions of futures digital subscriber and profitable path beyond print. In seventh question, digital relaunch city prioritization based on a digital readiness, pilot engagement, and print decline. Which three cities should be prioritized for the phase one digital relaunch? The data point us three clear priority cities for phase 1 digital region: Lucknow, Patna, and Ranchi. Lucknow stand out with the highest engagement 25% mark, making it the low hanging fruit for quick wins. Patna combine large print value 33 million with moderate engagement, meaning strong potential to convert its traditional based into a digital Ranchi. Ranchi shows the steepest print decline and lowest engagement 11%, making it critical to act before this market slip away entirely. Together, these three cities balance quick adaptation, a strong conversion, and potential urgent tournament needs. Perfect mix for the phase 1. Let's begin the secondary analysis. What should a Bharat Herald phased digital transition strategy look like and given readiness and engagement data? Before understanding the strategy, first we need to understand that which city aligned with phase 2 and phase 1 and phase 3 and phase 4. In phase 1 there is no any city because no any city is ready to full track out, and in phase 2 Delhi and Lucknow cities because his infrastructure building slowly is not ready for full track out. In phase 3 Ahmedabad and Bhopal and Mumbai, this city needs to boost engagement through the campaign. In phase 4 there are five cities, which is Jaipur, Kanpur, Patna, Ranchi, Varanasi. Let's begin the what strategy we need to adopt. For the phase 1, launch mobile first platform, app, WhatsApp, bulletin, and e-paper. Pilot paywall, subscription, loyalty to WhatsApp. Priorities premium local advertiser. Use these cities as a proof case to regain advertiser trust. But right now, we don't have any city for the phase 1. So let's begin the phase 2. And if we improve it, then we move towards the phase 1. So in phase 2, we need to build infrastructure, audience, high readiness plus low engagement. Our goal is simple in phase 2: build a foundation and grow adaptation. Upgrade the digital infrastructure and UX. Offer a free minimum content, free brief, and paid execution. Run a user onboarding campaign and local workshop. Partner with Jio Samsung app to install free data packs, which helps to build a foundation and infrastructure. In phase 3, our goal is strength connection before scaling. We need to make a strength before scaling our business. So push hyper local storage events, journalism, incentive engagement, polls, badge, referral, reward. Leverage local influence and micro journalism. Run school level digital literacy drive. So in fourth stage we need to do, our goal is a cut loss, get ready for long term digital. Consolidate print operation and edition. Offer a hybrid printing and digital bundle. Focus on profitable and aid categories, education and class. Retain a staff for digital role. Build a trust with local CSR support. In second question, how can Bharat Herald regain advertiser trust in key cities or categories where the confidence dropped the most? Regarding advertiser trust in priority cities and categories, I have given a 4 point. We need to focus on this 4 point to gain advertiser confidence. First, we need to focus on radical transparency, which helps to rebuild credibility, because we know due to the decline our market, there is also decline in credibility. So we need to radical transparency to rebuild credibility. We need to launch a real-time advertiser dashboard showing reach and ROI. Partner with independent editors, IRS and commerce score to validate readership. which helps to shift perception from declining legacy player to data-driven media. In second point, we need to do ROI first aid model, introduce pay for performing pricing engagement based bundle, print plus digital plus WhatsApp delivery for full funnel impact, which helps to advertiser regain confidence that every rupee is spent on measurable outcomes. And third things, we need to focus on hyper local, focus where trust dropped the most, double down on top 5 cities with a stepped advertiser charm, create a category specific playbook, FMCG, education, auto, using a reader behavior data, which helps to advertisers see sharper targeting and stronger readers. In fourth point, we need to focus on brand safe and positive environment. In fourth, brand safety charter with guaranteed safe placement, run a regional success story and campaign co-create with advertiser, which helps to position Bharat Herald as a safe, communicative, positive platform. In third question, what changes to content format or delivery? Example: WhatsApp bulletin, mobile optimized e-paper might boost the digital engagement. So the data reveals a clear preference in digital consumption. The mobile app beta leads engagement at 22.7%, reaching 3,38,000 users with 2,09,000 downloads, outperforming traditional e-paper format WhatsApp and PDF. WhatsApp pushes while reaching the 3,33,000 users, only engaging 80.7, showing that passive delivery format are not enough. Responsive web and mobile e-paper hover around 70%, for the emphasizing that content must be mobile first and interactive captured attention. Our deep inside engagement is the highest, where the user can interact with the content natively on mobile, and Bharat Herald digital strategy should prioritize mobile app development and push notification, complemented by consequence easy digest format. This is the fastest way to convert a digitally ready audience into a loyal subscriber. So let's begin the next question. In fourth question, we'll talk about the fourth point. First of all, bundle subscription, combine e-paper, WhatsApp, and regional exclusive, drive out 30% higher ARPU, build a long-term customer stickiness. In second, pay per article, which helps to micro payment, 5 or 10 rupees per article for casual tier 2 readers, convert a non-subscriber into a paying user, expand monetization beyond a full subscription. In third, loyalty program, combine e-paper, WhatsApp, and regional exclusive, drive 20-30% ARPU, build a long-term consumer stickiness. In fourth point, executive insight, adopt a hybrid. In fourth point, adopt a hybrid model. In fourth point, executive insight, adopt a hybrid model, bundling for a loyal base, loyalty for retention, micro payment for casual data, which helps to create a diverse revenue stream and lower aid depending and build a realization on digital future. In fifth question, how can Bharat Herald leverage the local information and journalism to re-establish a digital credibility in regional marketing? So, leveraging a local information and to rebuild a digital credibility, we need to focus on 4 things. First, co-create a regional content. Collaborate with a trusted and local journalism to publish a short video, explainer, podcast, and opinion pieces. Build authentic, community-rooted credibility. In second point, we need to focus on hyper-local WhatsApp channel. Use a micro-influencer to run a city-specific WhatsApp or Telegram news group. Direct peer-to-peer distribution increase trust and reach. In fourth point, community engagement campaign. Organize a local town hall, live Q&A session, or Facebook Live with journalists shows Bharat Herald as a listing and not a broadcasting. In fourth point, advertiser confidence boost. Local influencer partnership create a trusted bridge between a brand and reader. Increases regional aid appeal for the business targeting and vernacular market. Let's begin the ad hoc request, which is asked by the business user. So thanks for watching this presentation, and I hope this presentation will help you to give us some business insight about this company.